Yeah, man. Welcome to part two of the beat selling machine. Over the years of selling beats, one thing I learned is that the better your beats are mixed, the more beats you're gonna sell. So why not show y'all how to mix y'all beats better so you can increase your sales? With that being said, man, let's just go in and make a beat real quick and then I'm gonna mix it. The first thing I do is really just on my master bus, I slap on that God particle. That's really all you need around this motherfucker and make sure that shit really hitting. I like to start mixing from the insert volume input, basically, you know what I'm saying, gain staging. Let's start with the kick though. And that's cool, as long as it's hitting that green. It ain't gotta be smacking that motherfucker, but as long as it's hitting it, like to roll off a little of the highs. Mix the clap with it. You want the kick and the clap to be slapping at like a good ratio. And for this video, I'm mixing on the headphones, but I normally will do this on the speakers. You do on the gain stage, you get all your levels right on the studio monitors first, and then switch onto the headphones when you really start putting reverb and start dealing with the stereo image. And then just mix the rest of the drums first. I got the drums mixed and the 808s. I usually do those last. You can start going towards, you know what I'm saying, the main instruments. Start mixing the main. like bass lines, you just really want to be able to hear them and feel them a little bit. You don't want to be overpowering, especially if you got like an 808 coming. You want the bass line to be a mono. With the 808, you know what I'm saying? I know it's knocking already, but I like to shape the 808 a little bit. Take some highs out. Like the side chain the 808 with like some do a little parallel, like to do a little parallel compression with the 808. You know what I'm saying? And really get that mug knocking. Put that CLA 76 on there. Turn the noise off. Have that mug slamming all the way. Then put the attack all the way to 7. And then just blend it in with the signal. That guard particle. Keep an eye on the guard particle when you're mixing. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're getting cool. After you got all your levels, you know what I'm saying? I like the EQ while I go through, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way I like to do it, you know what I'm saying? But after you got all your levels, you know what I'm saying? Put it back in the stereo. After that, you want to go through and pan, you know what I'm saying? Just pan some sounds. And like the main sound, I like to put like a stereo imager on there. I like to side chain the kick with the 808 too. Side chain the kick and the bass. A little bit. Yeah, man, you see how it's hitting in the green, that shit in the mix loud as a motherfucker. That's what you want. If anybody wondering, yeah, why I didn't mono the 808. Sometimes I mono the 808, sometimes I don't. It really depends, but I usually do all that when I master, because I do like a final stereo imaging on the mix. How I usually do it, I take the limiter after I got everything mixed, it's hitting good. You just take the limiter off the God particle, and then just do your own mastering. You know what I'm saying? And do your own mastering. I like to use isotope ozone. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the 5. I got the 9 too, but it really don't matter. And all you really need to do to master is like roll off a little bit of the lows, because it hit different once you really. Some people be like, no, then you gonna take some of the bass out. No, you not. You gonna make it clear. It's still gonna hit. Just roll off a little of the bass. Yeah, man, from 20 hertz to 120 hertz, you want to make sure everything mono. And then you just add the limiter. Usually do IRC2. You don't really need to touch nothing else, and just, you know what I'm saying, make sure it's hitting where you want it to hit. And a good indication of where your mix hitting, you know what I'm saying, I like to use like a VU meter. You can check it out for different songs and different mixes that you want, you know what I'm saying, to see what level you want to hit. A lot of songs I listened to or heard, you know what I'm saying, especially like a lot of Nipsey stuff or even like Future stuff, I did the little VU test and see where they hit. They always hitting between -4, you know what I'm saying, and -2 on the VU meter. So I just like to come up here and calibrate it to like -2 just to see where it's hitting. knocking. Yeah, and it's clear. That's basically, you know what I'm saying, how you want to mix your beats. When you selling beats online, you want your beats to be knocking. When you got your beats on the web, you know what I'm saying, when it's living on YouTube, you want it to be mixed as best as it could, because it ain't no replacing and swapping out the audio. It's going to be there forever. You want your beats to be hitting at an optimum level. And you know what I'm saying, the better your beats is mixed, you know what I'm saying, the more beats you're going to sell. You know what I'm saying, it's going to be easier to sell beats. But yeah, man, this episode 2 of the Beat Selling Machine. Y'all stay tuned for part 3 coming soon.